Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you a really fun way of playing through summertime. Both the chords in a kind of a gypsy jazz style, and also how to play the melody and how to spice up your melody playing and improvising. If you like what we do, please subscribe to our channel and leave us a thumbs up. You may want to check out our Patreon. We covered all of the lessons that are here. We cover in a lot of detail, and we have backing tracks, and you can view the tabs and also special lessons. So let's get started. The first thing that you should do when you're learning a piece like this is to understand the form, to get a picture of the essence of the form. So that you really kind of have a mental picture of what's going on when you're playing. And this song is quite simple. It has only 16 bars. It keeps repeating. So we can split it into 4 lines of 4 bars. The first line we have A minor only, so it's A minor for 4 bars. The second line we have D minor for 2 bars, and then E7 for 2 bars. The third line is only A minor, so just like the first line. And the fourth line gets a little bit more exciting. We have a bar of C, a bar of D, a bar of A minor, and a bar of E7. What's quite helpful to do is to follow the bass movement. So if you remember in the first line we have A minor. So if we just take the bass of A minor starting here on the 5th fret, then we go to D, we stay there for 2 bars, and then we're into E. On the 3rd line we're back to A, then we go into the C, bar of C, a bar of D, back to A minor, and then the last bar is E. You could practice it just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. One more bar into D. 3, 4, 2, 2, back to now E. 3, 4, back to A. 4, 3rd bar. One more bar. And then C, D, A, and then E, back to A. It's a very nice way of just getting a very quick kind of bird's eye view of the piece. Then next, just add some simple chords over that. You know, I'm gonna use the A minor over on the 5th position. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more bar into D minor. Now I'm gonna use on the 10th fret. Now E. A minor, then C, D, A minor, and then it repeats. Now that's just a quick way of understanding the piece without kind of having to complicate too much. And then after that we can start adding the chords. Now I'm going to show this really cool way of playing an A minor, but in a more jazzy way. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the A minor into an A minor 6 with this really funky, cool fingering. And right there, it already sounds, you know, it's already sounding like a jazz chord. And what I'm doing there is I'm only playing 3 notes, and the other 3 get mute. We're not going to play. They get muffled. They don't ring out. So if you put your 2nd finger on the 6th string, then skip out the 5th string. You're gonna just let that finger touch the 5th string. So press on the 6th string 5th fret only, but the 5th string is mute. Then finger 1 goes on the 4th string, on the 4th fret, and finger 3 goes on the 5th fret and string 3, and then strings 2 and 1 are mute. We're not muting out with finger 1. I'm letting them touch my finger 1 here, and so as you can see there, it doesn't make any sound. So the whole chord sounds like this. For most people, what's tricky about this chord, in my experience, is that muting out the strings, especially 1 and 2, are tricky. So what you want to do is just lay your finger 1 kind of flat. Just bring it down a little bit into the fretboards. For me, what works is just to bring the hand a little bit in. You see my thumb is quite high up here. Now once you've mastered muting the strings, the cool thing is that this chord works for the A minor, for the D minor, and for the E7. Magically. Now this is a partial chord. We're not going to go into much of a detail of the harmony here, what's going on, but basically we have a partial chord. We're only playing certain notes of the chord, and that's okay. And so this in actual fact is an A minor 6, and if you play it in the 9th fret, finger 1 on the 9th fret, that becomes a D minor 6, and if you play it on the 6th fret, that becomes an E7 over B. So it's E7 with a bass. This is a B. Now, it's really fun to just go like this. These actually are the chords that you use in minor swing. We're not gonna play minor swing today. Now, so summertime is much slower, and you can just do downstrokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, into the next line, and then E7, then back to A minor. Okay, so that takes us to line 3. Line 3 is the same, A minor 6, A minor for 4 bars, bar 3, and then we're on the 4th line. So when it comes to playing the C, we're not going to play the C like this, like we normally play. We're going to actually play it this way. This is a really fun finger, similar to what we've got for the A minor. If you were to play the A minor that we were doing, the A minor 6 on the 2nd fret, what we're going to do is we're going to play this. These two fingers are the same, but the 4th finger, it's going to be on the 5th string, 5th fret, I'm sorry. And this in fact is a C over G. The same we're going to do for the D. So it's a D over A. Back to A minor, and then the final chord is going to be an E7, which we can play like this, or we can give it a kind of a turnaround taste and play a little bit more, a kind of a this is an E7 sharp 9 sharp 5 sharp 5 sharp 9. So it's like it's finger 2 on the 7th fret, 5th string, finger 1, 6th fret, 4th string, finger 3 is on the 3rd string, fret 7, and then the 4th string is on the 8th fret, and it bars 2 strings, strings 1 and 2. You don't have to do that. You can stick on this one here for the last bar if you're just about coping with the chords. Now, what I would suggest is practice downstrokes. I like playing without a pick because I think the sound is a little softer, but you can use with a pick just as well. So just like that, and then so 4 bars of A minor, and D minor 6, E7, back to A minor 6. Next line is C over G, D over A, A minor 6, and then E7. And then that takes us back to the beginning. Let's just take a quick look at the melody, because the melody is fun to play, and if you're going to play with somebody else or turn it into a loop, you want to play the melody. Think of the words when you play the melody, because that will help you memorize the song and kind of understand the rhythm. So I'm playing like this. Summertime. Okay, so I'm jumping. Summertime. So that's on the second string and jumping up to the third string. So second, fifth fret, second string, third string, back to the second string. Summertime. And then seventh fret on the third string, and the living is E, C. It kind of fits around the minor pentatonic if you're familiar with the pentatonic and the fifth fret, the minor pentatonic. This bit here, and the living is E. See, there's just a little jump. 7, 5, 7 on the third string, then fifth fret on the second string, and then you skip up again to the fifth fret on the third string, and then is seventh fret string 4, and then seventh fret string 5, and then we go fish are jumping. So we go to the second string, third string on the fifth fret, and then on the seventh fret. Fish are jumping. So from the top, summertime, 2, 3, 4, 1, and the living is E, Z. 1, 2, fish are jumping. 4, 1, and the weather is high, and the cotton is high. Okay, so that when and the cotton is high, 5, 7 on the fourth string, 5, 7th fret, and then 4 on the third string. Oh, your dad is rich. Like the beginning again. This is like the beginning. So and then when we go into the third line, so hush, little baby. So that line's a little tricky to count. I mean, there's many ways you can interpret the rhythm as long as you're within the bars. But to start off, it's good to have a point of start so that you can count and make sure that you're playing in time. So do like this for this bar. So at the beginning, when we get to the fourth bar, we're into C over G. So okay, that's the first bar. See if we can play it together. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. There's a pickup bar. Summertime, 2, 3, 4, 1. And the living is C. 1, 2. Fish are jumping. 2, 3, 4, 1. And the cotton is high. 4, 1, 2, oh, your dad is rich. 3, 4, 1, and it is 1, 2, 3. So hush, little baby. 3, the final aspect I wanted to look at with you today was some ways to break this, to unsquare the melody, to make the melody a little bit more exciting, less square. You can have some fun with the minor pentatonic, you know, the A minor. You can add a little bit of the blue note. You know, you can add a little pentatonic run. If you know more pentatonic shapes, you can add some fun lead playing up there. Now there's a lot more you can do with this piece. You can look at the arpeggios, you can look at the harmony, at the chords, you can look at the scales. There's some fun ways of playing through the form where you make kind of like a walking bass. Which is what I was doing in the intro, making the harmony marry the pulse a little bit more, so it's not so static here. But the first step is to master these chords. Now, if you're ready to take it to the next level, please do check our Patreon page. You can view the tabs there. There's the backing tracks, and you can also see some special lessons. There's more in-depth material, which we don't really have time to cover here. Patreon.com/altguitar. But in any case, I hope this was a useful lesson. I hope you got something out of this. And yeah, do post a comment if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.